bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Exactly 1 year ago, Zadenas aired a story of a father's appeal for the public's assistance in locating his missing son. Pedro Williams of San Salvador, eldest son of Bishop Godfrey Williams of Jubilee Cathedral on Grand Bahama Island, disappeared without a trace. Tonight, our Kimberly Mulling speaks with the bishop, who 1 year later is still praying for closure.
For us as a family, it has been, terrifying. In that Sunday, it made 1 year since my son went missing.
40-year-old Pedro Levant Williams, last seen Friday, August 14, 2015, around 11 p.m. in San Salvador, went missing without a trace. His father, Bishop Godfrey Williams, says it's still heartbreaking 1 year later.
We are hurting, and can you imagine, on Sunday I had to go and preach to my congregation, and here it is, Sunday was the day he disappeared. So I had to put on a mask. I came home and I just felt my end had come.
Unfortunately, the night before Pedro was to renew his vows with his wife Nioka, he went missing. Pedro Williams was known as a family man in the church, much like his father. He had 3 children of his own, 2 of whom spent time with Bishop in Freeport this summer.
After the disappearance of their father, then the hurricane came, blew off a part of the roof. I did not know the extent until they came. And especially his son that he loved so much. He was like, Grumpy, why do I have to go back to San Sal? And that pierced my heart.
To make matters worse, the Williams family is yet to receive an update from police in the past year.
I have no idea where they are with the case at this point in time. There's been no communication. I tried to communicate, but I've not received any feedback as yet. And allowing them to do their job, but again, there's been no information at this point.
Bishop says his family will not give up until they receive closure of some sort. He believes someone somewhere knows something, and they will keep hope alive.
We're not going to sweep it under the carpet, because that's a soul. And I know how I feel every day, and I can relate to those now who have family members missing, and there is no closure. You don't want to be in that position.
The family of Pedro Williams is now offering a cash reward to anyone who comes forward with any information on his disappearance or possible whereabouts. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Now, if anyone knows the whereabouts of Pedro Levant Williams, age 40, of North Victoria Hills, San Salvador, or has any leads or useful information that may assist police with their investigations, you're urged to contact your nearest police station or his father, Bishop Godfrey Williams. Switching gears now, a local corporate giant making a significant contribution to the Grand Bahama Children's Home. A brand new kitchen and a computer lab just before the kids head back to school. That's the special gift Kelly's Freeport Limited donated to the Grand Bahama Children's Home. Managing Director of Kelly's, Lynn Lowe, says after visiting the home, she realized how badly they were in need of kitchen repairs.
So we decided to go ahead and replace the kitchen, and we also, they had just gotten in some computers in the computer room, and they didn't have the proper countertops for them. So our contractors at Kelly's, Michael Swan and Larry Robinson, Quality Construction, kindly agreed to replace the kitchen and rebuild the countertops for them.
The new kitchen included brand new countertops, sinks, and new fixtures. It was the first time the kitchen was renovated since the construction of the building back in 2002. But that's not all. Kelly's also initiated a food drive so that there would be lots of food to cook to accommodate the new look.
They obviously need food for the kids every single day. School supplies, obviously they're going back to school, and we just want to be a part of it, as well as making it known to the community how desperately they need assistance in any way that they can.
The corporate giant also saw the need to renovate the computer lab.
There's 2 long counters that are fully Formica, brand new. Our IT technician came in and installed all the computers and made sure we have battery backups for them and got all the wiring straight and everything.
Treasurer of the home, Jane Avert, says they can't say thank you enough to the company that has answered the call to help some of the island's most vulnerable children.
We're much appreciative of the new kitchen that Mrs. Lowe and Kelly's gave to us, because the old kitchen was the original kitchen and it was really falling apart, and we were trying to patch it up, but it didn't work. So this wonderful kitchen that she gave us is a most welcome gift. And now we have a brand new kitchen and brand new appliances, so we're ready to go. They also did the computer lab. They did a complete new setup in there so that the children now have a comfortable environment when they do their homework on the computers.
Grandmama Power Company hosting its annual back-to-school bash over the weekend for the public. The employee volunteer group spearheaded this event. Chairman Mia Wilshcombe says GBPC finds it important to give back to the community by preparing students for the upcoming school year.
We recognize that the economic situation in Grandmama is indeed a tough one, and we know a lot of people find it difficult to get children ready for school. And we wanted to do our part in getting them back as best we could. We prepared for 800 children today with school packages including books, filler paper, pens, pencils, you name it, it's in the bag. So we have 800 of those ready to go.
Well, it was a free-for-all event, inclusive of food, drinks, face painting, bouncing castles, music, and more. Alan Smith brought his daughter Alicia Smith to the back-to-school bash and says he applauds GBPC for assisting students with school supplies and a day of fun.
I know a lot of people in Grandmama, they could use all the help they could get. So any back-to-school activity that is being, brought on by any entity in the Grandmama is welcome. And so for them to have something like this for children back to school, I'm sure it's excellent, great.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome to Ask the Doctor. Recently, I received a very simple question from Trevor, who asked, where can I get a complete physical in Grand Bahama? This is a great question, and it helps me to introduce the very important subject of men's health. First of all, Trevor, you can make an appointment with a doctor who practices family medicine anywhere in Grand Bahama. Alternatively, you can contact your community clinic and make an appointment for a complete physical examination with the family medicine doctor practicing there. I would like to commend you for being proactive about your health, which unfortunately is not something Bahamian men do very often. 70% of deaths in the Bahamas are considered preventable. That means if the person had made different lifestyle choices, they most likely would have not died. It is now recommended that men begin getting regular health checkups beginning at age 20. This may not seem like a big deal, but it is one of the basic building blocks of a healthy life, along with regular exercise and healthy eating habits. Your yearly exam should include cholesterol and blood sugar levels, a blood pressure check, weight and body mass index, as well as providing guidance on healthy lifestyle choices. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us to check on sports when we return.